Da-da-dum.
Bam. Bam. Bam.
One day, my dad was buying things on Trade Me, which is the equivalent of like eBay in New Zealand. One day, my mom came home and he bought a massive billiard table and he moved our dining table out into the garage. He started playing billiards. My mom, legitimately, I've never seen her so mad but so calm in her entire life. Maybe that's where I get my impulsivity sometimes from, because he just randomly bought it, didn't tell anyone, and then my mom came home from work and was like, "Why is there a billiard table in my dining room?" She like completely had a meltdown, and I'm just sitting here like, look, I'm like having fun. And my dad's like, "Oh, look, Alana's having fun." And my brother's like, "Yeah, this is pretty fun. I like this. This is nice." And my mom's like, "What are we gonna eat at the billiard table now? Do we have to eat in the garage?" We eventually sold it after like a couple of years, but my mom was so pissed. How many times did you use that table? I'm gonna be honest, it was very occasional, and my mom was totally in the right. Because eventually we sold it. We sold it probably like a year or two later, I want to say. My dad like impulsively bought it. Granted, it was like $400. It was like a really cheap one. But it was a proper one, and he had to move it in with the people and everything. Yeah, maybe that's where I get my impulsivity from, because he did that with a kayak as well. Fun fact, my dad was like, "I'm gonna get into kayaking." My dad's like a really tall guy. He's got like a broad chest and shit. We used that kayak probably a total of like 10 times. Yeah, I don't know, maybe my dad has ADHD or something, because like, I don't understand why he got himself a kayak and then he just ended up selling it on Trade Me again. Been chilling. Look at this dick in your mouth. No, Alana, that's not funny. Not funny, didn't laugh. I'm downvoting this and I'm reporting it to the Reddit mods. Yippee! He was like, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna rent one. I'm just gonna straight up buy a kayak." And like a kayak brand new, yeah, it's like between $300 and $700. I think my dad bought one for $500, and it was like a 2-person kayak. And he was like with my mom, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go kayaking. It's gonna be super duper fun." And my mom's like, "You realize how much upper body strength you need to like kayak?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And my mom's like, "I'm not. I don't work out. I'm not fat, but I don't work out." And my dad's like, "No, it'll be fine. Like you're gonna do great. Like I'll do all the work." And then we did it like 10 times, and we brought it out to the beach like 10 times total, and that was it. Yeah, we ended up selling it. It hung in the garage for probably like a year, and then we ended up selling it. My dad did buy like a lot of gym equipment too, but he ended up keeping that for a long time. Definitely would not recommend buying a kayak, because it's a lot of work unless you're like super into it, I guess. Yo mama. Yo mama's so big. She lives in 2 zip codes. Yo mama's so fat she thinks she's Smugalana. Excuse me, I'm allergic to bullshit apparently. Yo mama's so fat she should add VT to her name. Yeah, you guys are bald. Yeah, how does it make you feel? Bald? Bald? Yeah? I'm not bald, I have long hair. No, it's coming for you. What is it, like 1/3 of all men go bald? Smugalana is so fat that she has to solo queue in league because no one can fit into a team with her.